It's the second month of 2023 and it seems the word zombie is already becoming a buzzword. After zombie virus and zombie fungus, now zombie drug is what the world is talking about. The US has been taken aback by semi-conscious people found on streets, unable to stand and displaying patches of skin that looks as if rot has set in. These videos had gone viral on every social media platforms last year as well. And with the current videos, it has highlighted one of the major problems that has destroyed generations of America, the problem of drug abuse. In this video, we decode what is this zombie drug and bring to you quite recent data about United States already worsening drug crisis. There is a drug called Xylazine which is at the center of the issue. This drug can affect a human body with severe aftermath. It leads to development of rashes followed by ulcer and amputation. This drug was first used to cut heroin. Then its presence made its way to fentanyl, a deadly drug fatal in even very small doses. The mixture of xylazine and fentanyl has been given the name of tranq or tranq dope. It was first found in Philadelphia and from there it moved to San Francisco and Los Angeles. It may be purchased for only a few bucks per bag on the streets, especially in Philadelphia and California, the epicenter of United States drug crisis. This drug's availability faces only light restrictions and has seldom had toxicology screenings, thus making it relatively undetected. Xylazine is not a controlled substance. It is a veterinary drug and is used on horses and cows. It is not at all approved for human use. It is also used as a sedative, analgesic and muscle relaxant. In humans, it could cause central nervous system depression, respiratory depression, bradycardia, hypotension and even death. With repeated exposure to it, it can result in sedative-like symptoms such as excessive tiredness and respiratory depression as well as open wounds that can quickly get severe. In addition to putting users into a semi-conscious condition, the substance literally causes skin to decay. Eschar, a scaly crust of dead tissue formed by open wounds, might necessitate amputation if left untreated. In humans, xylazine can lead to side effects like drowsiness, amnesia and dangerously slow breathing, heart rate and blood pressure. Cocaine, heroin and fentanyl are some of the drugs that often contain xylazine as an adulterant to increase their potency or weight. Though injection remains its most common route of administration, it can also be snorted, swallowed and inhaled. And here is the most horrifying part. Xylazine does not respond to naloxone, the opioid overdose antidote, which means that in case of overdose, nobody can be helped. This particular fact has got health authorities very worried. USA has had a very long history of drug abuse, and here are some facts about the most recent scenario. According to the National Center for Drug Abuse Statistics, almost 32 million people, that is 11.7% of the population, were actively using drugs as of 2021, with marijuana, prescription stimulants and meth as the most popular drug of choice. Add alcohol and tobacco use and more than 60% of the US population was actively using some form of substance by 2021. Overdose deaths involving opioids had increased more than six-fold since 1999. This rise in opioid overdose deaths in USA can be outlined in three distinct waves. The first wave began with increased prescribing of opioids in the 1990s with overdose deaths involving prescription opioids. The second wave began in 2010 with rapid increase in overdose deaths involving heroin. The third wave began in 2013 with significant increase in overdose deaths involving synthetic opioids, particularly those involving illicit manufactured fentanyl. In 2019, opioid overdoses killed nearly 50,000 people. This was more than 7 times the number of US military service members were killed in the post 9/11 wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Drugs have killed more Americans than 2 wars combined. 4 decades ago, on 17th of July 1971, President Richard Nixon had declared the war on drugs, but it failed miserably, and the current trend of using drugs is getting more traction among the Gen Zs of America. The zombie drug is the new fad in the USA and its younger population. Apart from the zombie drug, several different types are freely and cheaply available on the streets of America, and they are destroying the youth. USA desperately needs another war on drugs, and the sooner the better. This was all about the zombie drug and the recent statistics of drug abuse in USA. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.